little bit about Hritika, and it's my pleasure to introduce her to you. Hritika Bhagat is an entrepreneur, eco artist, art therapist, change maker, and a consultant. Her artwork is primarily focused on unconscious imagery, and she is fascinated by the beauty of mind. She realizes that confusion and chaos are always a part of one's life, but with the help of art, one can deal with it and make a lot of difference by improving positivity. She works in collaboration with multiple organizations to help individuals in managing stress and anxiety by using art therapy. Her art therapy is based on the fundamental principle that the source of stress and anxiety lies in thoughts, feelings, and emotions. The tools of art therapy, which she practices, touches and heals the source. She uses scribbling and other art therapy techniques to support the healing process. She's done several art therapy workshops online and offline to promote a growth mindset. So, over to you, Ritika.
Thank you, Ms. Veena, for giving a nice introduction about me. And thank you so much, all of you, for taking out time and actually try to experience how art can help us in our day-to-day life. As I already said, that it's we have this mindset that we often heard from our elders or from the people that art is a no-brainer activity and we should not focus more on art. Instead, we should be more focused on those subjects which get us to a better college and to better jobs and have a better life in future. But what we miss, it's all good. It's a great way to think that we want the best in life. But somewhere we get disconnected from the artistic ability we have, and slowly and steadily, our imagination started to vanish. And we started become more stressed out with our work, with our personal life, professional life. And then the role of stress starts to begin. So I get to know about art therapy 3 years back. It's very new to India, and very few people are practicing art therapy. And when I understood art therapy, I find it very interesting, and I thought, oh my God, this is amazing to cut down stress. And if you see the WHO report, they say that there are 8 people out of 10 have some or the other mental disorder. It could be even a simple anxiety or stress, but there's a taboo that we don't go to check with the counselor or to the doctor and tell them that this is what I'm facing, and we started taking it so normal, and that normal thing becomes so chronic that it become anxiety, like the stress become anxiety become depression, and then we have so many diseases like right now we see so many diseases which is there, like hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, nowadays heart problems, are so many things happening around us, and we started taking it so normal, which I thought that this is not normal, we need to find a way. And when I was studying, I get to know that these are stress related diseases, and stress does have an important part to to promote these diseases. So the idea which I get into is ki, if art can create some changes in person, why don't we take it on a group platform? And that's how I started taking sessions on art therapy, and I have done many sessions globally, and everyone said that this exercises which they are doing is mind blowing, and they are actually transforming them. So here we are, and I'm thankful to Rtambhara that they gave me an opportunity to speak to you about the benefits of art, that how a simple technique of art can change your life. Now, if we talk about art therapy is the combination of art, psychology, and neuroscience. So we are using art as a medium to stimulate our brain. And when the brain got stimulated, so we have networks like neural network. Have you heard of? We have networks. That's how we create thought processes. So what happens when we involved in when we are involved in any artistic task, our network changes. So if we had X perspective towards one thing, after doing art activity, we'll be having Y perspective about the same thing, and that will be better than the first one. So that's how the brain functions. It changes, and there are so many research has been done wherein uh, the doctors use art as a therapy to heal people who had issues with their brain, and the brain got healthier slowly and steadily. So if it can work for the people who had serious issues, then it is an amazing tool for people like us. Like if we do it every day, we don't have any stress. So this is how art work for the brain. And when we change our thought process, it definitely impact our psychology. So we feel more positive, we feel more excited about things. We are always ready to take challenges. We always think, okay, I can do this, because somehow with the help of art, we are affirming our brain that, we are ready to go into unknown. We are ready to do anything. We can try it, and come out of a comfort zone without any comment or judgment. So somewhere art plays a very important role in the whole affirmation of our brain. Now let's understand what are the some research which is done on some facts. Let's understand some facts, and then we will talk more about art therapy. And I want you to experience it. It's talking doesn't help. I don't believe in talking. I believe in you experience it. You tell me how do you feel about it. Okay. So let me give you a quick few important facts, and then we will start our experiential session. I can't. One second. All right, here we are. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So as per the research which has been done, so neuroscientists says that we have 100 billion neurons in our brain, and on an average, we get 50 stress response every day. No matter what we do, we are getting this stress response. It could be anything like forget the key, or we are late for work, or we left the milk which is boiling on the gas and we forgot to switch it off. It could be anything, even the small things. So we get on an average 50 stress responses, and we get on an average 50 thoughts every day. And it is also been said that out of those 50,000 thoughts, 90% are the thoughts which we already had yesterday. So we are actually carrying all those 40,000 thoughts, sorry, yeah, more than 40,000 thoughts every day. And there's another fact which has been said that there are 8 people out of 10 are suffering from mental illness because they don't know how to manage stress. So here comes the important part ki why stress management is important. And I say, and even the researchers say that art is a great tool to manage our stress. Sorry, manage our stress. Now, what are the benefits of art therapy? Once you will do the exercise, you will understand it by yourself that it helps us to pull together the scattered part of our life and find order. So that means we have so many thoughts which keeps going on in our head, and what we do using as a art as a therapy, we are trying to collect them together and find out ki what exactly we want in life. We always have this scattered part, like we are, like, let's say at once we are thinking about family, then career, then X problem, then Y problem. So at once we think so many things. So instead of doing that, when we do any art activity, it helps us to streamline those thought processes. Now it expand our awareness and focus, because now we are aware of those scattered part, and we are trying to streamline it. So we are using focus in that, and also we become empathetic. It's a very important term that even the saints and everyone, if you talk about any gurus, they always talk about empathy. Empathy is very important, that we should be kind to ourselves as well as we should be kind to others as well, to us and to others as well. Self compassion is very important, because if we are not compassionate with us, it will be very difficult for us to be compassionate for others. Then art therapy also talks about, so whatever drawing you will do, it will talk about your subconscious self, because the drawing which we do is not an imaginative drawing. We do it spontaneously, whatever comes to our mind. So it's not planned. So when it's not planned, it comes from a subconscious, because we have this repository, and whatever is going on in extreme, you will start seeing that in your own drawings. Now it deepen our connection to ourselves and others. Again, when we start being more kind to ourselves, start understanding ourselves, become more expressive to self, then it deepen our connection not only to us but even to our family members, friends. We are more nicer to them. And then it supports positivity, sense of well-being. It develops growth mindset. Why I talk about growth mindset? Because every one of us have limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are those beliefs which we have it from the childhood, or maybe which we have developed over a period of time due to bad experiences, or it could be anything. So those limiting beliefs sometimes stops us to grow. So it's a big problem, especially in the working professional. Sometimes they're scared of taking risks. They don't want to go into uncomfortable zone. So somewhere they stop their growth, even if they are very potential. They can do better things than what they're doing right now. So I focus more on growth mindset, that they should feel, they should grow, they should enjoy their efforts, then achievement, and they always keep moving. Then it improves decision making. Yes, because when we start streamlining our thoughts, we have more information about X or Y thing. So we started taking better decision. It improves mindfulness. Yes, because when we draw or paint, we are there on that piece of paper. We don't go here and there, because it's very difficult that you think of 20 things and draw. It's impossible. So when you're drawing, either you're drawing or you're thinking. It could be two things. And then very important thing, what I just mentioned about brain neural networks. So when the network changes in our brain, it heals our brain, and that promotes natural neuroplasticity. And it also improves risk taking abilities. So why risk taking? Because we start from a dot. There's so many people who are even scared of drawing anything. The moment you tell them, can you draw something, they'll say, oh, I don't know, I never drawed, I cannot draw, I'm not a good artist. So so the same kind of attitude, we even use it for our other things. So if there is any challenge which has come, so you will say, oh, I can't do this. This is not what I do. I don't want to do this. I'm happy with wherever I am. So these simple things will impact your whole cycle of life. Whatever decision you make, whatever solutions you're looking for, whatever problems you have, you will start finding solution to all your problems slowly, steadily, by even enhancing all these attitudes. There is one more thing which is important to share. That is, when we draw, that's over, sorry. So when we draw, we releases serotonin. Serotonin is known as the happy hormones. And when we stressed out, we releases another chemical. It's called cortisol, which is known as sad hormone. Okay. So as we saw that we get 50 stress responses every day. So you can imagine every stress response is releasing some of the cortisol. And if we are collecting cortisol 50 times on an average, let's say it could be 30, 50. So there's some amount of cortisol in our body that makes us grumpy, that makes us sad. So any day if you feel that you're very irritated, very frustrated, very angry, it's not because you are like that, it's because your cortisol is making you to do that. So when we feel low, it's very important that we should work on how to cut down our cortisol and how to improve our other happy hormones. So there are people who suggest that you should go exercise. So it's good, because even if you're not using your mind in exercise, but you're using your body, but when you exercise, you releases endorphins. So endorphins cut cortisol. Then when if you have a pet at home, or if you are into any romantic relationship, you releases a lot of oxytocin. So oxytocin cut cortisol. Then art, when we are indulged in any kind of art, whether it's music, dance, painting, we releases serotonin, and it's more permanent than dopamine. I'll talk about dopamine as well. So serotonin again cuts cortisol. Now there is another chemical which is called pleasure chemical. It's called dopamine. So when we are hooked to our phone, like, anything which we like a lot, we are on Facebook and keep Facebooking, and we are feeling so good. Somebody is liking our picture. We are super happy. Oh yeah, I got this like, that like. So we are high on dopamine. Okay. But the moment we start getting negative comments, or nobody, or people stop liking the photo or video, we started getting panicked. Oh my god, now nobody is doing this and that. So what happens? Whatever rush we had, the dopamine rush we had, when we don't get any appreciation, wherever it stops, we started getting cortisol again, because we are again upset. So it's a very good exercise. If you just paint, if you talk about other art activities or other activities, you need a space, you need an environment. Like, you cannot exercise, you need a place where you can exercise. Or if you're a singer, you need some place where you can sing by yourself. Otherwise you will always have this feeling that somebody is judging you. You need place, space for dancing. But art is something which you can even do it with your closed eyes, anywhere you're sitting, whether you're in the park, you're working, you are at home, you're at in the car, bus, plane, anywhere you are, you can do it silently and you will feel good about yourself. So this is all about how art therapy works in the shortest way I would explain. Like, this is how I'll explain right now. Otherwise, it's a very big topic, and we can talk about one topic for hours. So the idea is I want you to experience it, and then we'll see how you feel about it. Okay. So let me put my timer on. First of all, the first exercise is I want you to close your eyes and watch your thoughts, okay? And count them. So count a number. So the moment we close our eyes, we should see, suddenly we think about a dog, or a relative, or a neighbor, or he did that, or who did that. So any thought which is coming in your mind, just count them and write it down on the paper. Okay? So now let's start with the timer. Close your eyes, all of you, and your time starts now.
I get this.
You can slowly open your eyes. Please write down the number of thoughts you got just now so that you remember. All right. Now, what we're going to do is my favorite exercise, scribbling. Okay. So, scribbling is one of the art therapy technique, which has been said that it comes from the unconscious. So, whenever we scribble from our unconscious and we feel better once we done scribbling. So we're gonna scribble for another 2 minutes. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to use your non-dominant hand. So this is my right hand. I'm gonna use left. And if you are a left-hander, use your right hand. And if you have any medical condition with any of the hand, you can use whichever you are comfortable with. Okay. Normally, I do scribbling for 15 to 20 minutes, but because we are short of time, so we're gonna do it for 2 minutes. Okay. All right. Let me start. All right. Close your eyes. Okay. Do you want me to show you quickly how it has to be done? I'm sorry, I forgot. So what you have to do, this is my non-dominant hand, and you have to just move your hand the way you want to. Okay, this is scribbling. Like a child, you see a child is always scribbled on the wall, exactly like that. Okay, and and there's a condition that you need not to think, why are you doing this? What's gonna happen? Nothing. Just enjoy the process and imagine the way you're moving your hand. Like you can see it in front of you, the whole page and the way your hand is moving. Okay? Just enjoy the sound of the pen, enjoy the music which I'm gonna put it, and just feel it. All right? All right. Close your eyes. Start. You can slowly open your eyes. Can I have a look at your scribbles? So this is mine. This is mine. That's good. Not bad. Okay, now this third process. What you have to do now, these are your thoughts right now. Or let's say these are something, this is your treasure right now. Now you have to look for objects in it. Okay. Whatever you can see circles, you can see squares, you can see a parrot or a pigeon or anything you see. You will be able to find so many objects. So try and look how many objects you can see in your own scribbling. Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes for this because you will take time and you can move your paper like this and this and this, the whatever way you want, like this. Okay. So you have to look for as many objects you can. Okay. All right. Your time starts now. Right. You can use another pen or another color so that you can see it well, or we can see it well. So for example, so I've used blue. Now I'm using orange so that it stand out.
So basically, you're saying we outline whatever we can see as an object in our drawing?
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
As many objects you can. It could be an object, it could be a person, it could be a bird, it could be anything, a fish, mountain, river, stones, anything. Last 14 seconds. All right. I hope everyone found object. Is there anyone who couldn't find anything? Everyone, right? All right. Let's have a look at the drawings. How does it look like? Can we have a look? Show everybody's drawing. Wow. Very nice. All right. So now there's the fourth process left, and that is you have to tell how many thoughts you got it while doing these two exercises, while scribbling and while finding object. So write it down how many thoughts you got. If it's lesser than what you had in 2 minutes of your time when you were eyes closed and watching the thoughts, if it's lesser, it's working. And if it's more or similar, then we need to figure it out. Why is it not working? Okay. Is there anyone who has more thoughts than before while doing this exercise? No, not more. Okay. Same is equal to less than.
Less than.
Okay, perfect. So I think we are doing good. So let's understand how do you feel about it? So what object you found and what does that mean to you? Can we start? I don't see so many people online on video, but those who are on video, I would like to you guys to talk about it. I think I should start with Prem. He's the pro now. So he will help you to understand. Can you put him on spotlight, Reshmi?
Yeah. Mine is, I found a few stars in that,
Okay.
one mountain, and some in the shape of a cat, I think.
It looks like one. Okay.
That's
I
it.
can even see a fish, a duck.
Okay.
Okay. And what does that mean to you?
Uh,
Okay, you can think about it later because it does have some meaning. Thank you. And how do you feel after doing this exercise?
yeah, it was quite relaxing, and was able to let the hand go the way it wanted, So a lot of freedom in the movement and thoughts.
That has to be there because if there is no freedom, no movement, then it's not fun. And that's your drawing. It has nothing to do with anybody else's drawing. It's you are doing it for yourself, not for me, not for Miss Beena, not for Reshmi. It's you. Okay. All right, let's see who want to talk next. I cannot see. Mr. Sarangi, would you like to share your thoughts? Can you put me on can you make me co-host, Reshmi? 1 second, sir. Okay. Oh, okay. So what all things you found? I can see. What does that? What are the
You know,
objects?
some fish, circles, triangles,
Okay.
mountain,
Uh-huh.
some numbers,
Uh-huh. That's so many
crowd,
things.
crowd,
Okay.
table,
You like? Okay. Oh, you have written also. Very nice. You have written everything. Tabla, I can see tabla also. Tabla, triangle, fish,
table.
circle, table. Okay. Sorry, I saw tabla. That's very nice. How do you feel?
Relaxed,
Relaxed, and it's not a
totally,
rocket science.
totally, totally relaxed, abandoned,
Very
in
nice.
a free mind, scribbled.
Very good.
Good. Thank you so much. That was the idea to do art therapy. All right. Let's see who wanna talk next. I see Miss Grewal. Okay, I'll put you on spotlight. 1 second, Reshmi. Could you please check there are people waiting in the admit room?
I will.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Grewal. I can't see it properly. It's very blurred. Okay, maybe you can keep this a little near to the uh, camera. Oh, okay, I can see some orange and blue. Okay, better. All right. What are the objects you found?
You're on mute.
We can't hear you. You are mute. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, you're mute. Reshmi, can you unmute her?
Yes, she
Yes.
is currently unmuted.
Yes. Now we can.
Right. Thank you, Rashmi. I can see tortoise, lots of sea life, tortoise, pebbles, snakes, and another thing surprised. I can see womb, mother's womb.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more. I can link with the sea life, with nature, and we'll see for creation.
Yes. Even womb you talked about is a part of creation. So
Yes,
that's
yeah.
interesting and good. You made a story too. Like you're trying to see it what you're seeing in the form of objects. Very nice.
Yeah, and I feel very relaxed and happy.
Thank you so much. You already increased your serotonin level today, doing only 10 minutes exercise. That's
Thank you. Thank you.
wonderful.
It's amazing. Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Who will talk next? Radhi, would you like to talk? Okay.
Radhika here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So what do you, can you show it again? So what objects you found? Oh, you are mute. You have to unmute yourself. Sorry.
I found a face.
Uh-huh.
I found a palm tree. I
Uh-huh.
found a snake. I
Uh-huh.
found lights.
Uh-huh.
I found balloons
Mm-hmm.
and a boomerang
Mm-hmm. Wow.
and a whole lot of letters
Okay.
and a lotus.
Okay. And how do you feel?
I could do better, maybe. You know?
No, don't get into your judgment or comment part. See, we are doing this not to make this drawing beautiful. We are doing
Yeah,
this to streamline our thoughts, to change our
yeah,
attitudes, to
and
improve our serotonin level so that we feel happy. So
yeah,
don't get into this picture part. How
yeah.
does
Okay,
it
okay.
feel or how can I do better? No, 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 not don't get into that. Okay.
Okay, okay. Because I was initially I had this problem of finding, and then everything kind of fell into place.
That's a good statement. We'll talk about it in the end.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what happens with our life too. Like, we are always scared of doing something, but once we
Mm,
are in it, everything gets solved so quickly.
yeah,
So again, this is what art therapy even teaches us to get into unknown. And once we are there in the unknown, we don't see it unknown. It looks like everything is known.
yeah, yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing your experience. Now, who wanna talk? Mr. Basha, would you like to speak? You're on mute. Unmute yourself.
Yes, yes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Now, this is my scribbling, okay?
I can't see it. Okay. Oh, wait.
Unable to see.
Keep it a little back. It's too near to the camera. Towards a little
Towards the left.
left. Yeah. Oh, yeah, better. But still very blurred. Okay. Tell me what all objects you found.
No, initially, when we closed our eyes and just looking for thoughts to arrive,
Uh-huh.
see, we seniors who are accustomed to meditation,
Okay.
mind becomes thoughtless unless and until you force in thoughts, they don't arrive. Hardly about 3, 4 thoughts
Okay.
related to the work to be done tonight or tomorrow. That's it.
Mhm.
Not more than that. Now, as far as the scribbling is concerned, well, definitely you can make out a lot of things out of this. Now, fish is one thing that is visible because this scribbling finally ends up with a fish form. Then
Uh-huh.
I saw leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw a face.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw my scooter, which I keep using for my ride nearby.
Wow.
I saw a boat.
Uh-huh.
That's what they latent in my subconscious mind. I was looking for an outing somewhere in Kerala on seaside. So the
Oh,
boat has just beautifully come out there.
great.
Well, these thoughts that are deep in the mind, they take a shape.
Yes.
Wonderful experience. And of course, you feel happy that out of unintentional scribbling or just scribbling,
Mm-hmm.
you can give a shape. Beautiful,
Yes.
wonderful experience. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Basha. Thank you for your.
Can I show mine?
Yes,
Radhika.
Miss Radhika. Okay. Oh, okay. You're already there on the spotlight.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What did you find in your drawing?
I found quite a few pairs of eyes.
Okay.
Like both were different from each other. Like either
Mhm.
one was twinkling and one was open and the other was closed. But
Mhm.
definitely eyes. Quite a few, at least 3 or 4 pairs of eyes I saw, and a face. I saw female forms. I saw a symmetrical flower in the whole thing, and I
Mhm.
also saw a mask from 2, 3 angles. I saw a mask, not the mask that we were wearing nowadays, the full
Mhm.
face mask, as it were.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all I saw, and some
Okay.
geometric
Does
designs.
it mean something to you?
I don't know. As a psychology student, perhaps I don't know why I'm seeing female forms. I'm trying to uh, guess. I'm trying to wonder, figure
So
it out.
there, here we are talking about two side of a coin, kind of, because
Mm.
you're seeing both together, like both opposite extremes together. So
Yeah.
it could be anything. The way your perspective, how you see, maybe you see things in the different ways, or maybe you have something in your mind, but then you change it suddenly. No, 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 not this one. Let's do this one. So maybe you do a lot of comparative analysis, or that could be so many things which could be, you know,
Conflicting thoughts, perhaps. Yeah.
yes, more of could be, or
Yeah.
could be more projective thoughts, that you always have this seeing both the sides of the coin. So it could be positive, could
Mm.
be negative. So I don't know you much, so I can't say anything, but
Yeah.
could be one of those,
Yeah.
or maybe more. But how do you feel with the exercise you have done?
Oh, yeah, I feel good. Just trying to see more. I thought it'll reveal more, but I was a little disappointed that I can hardly
You
see.
can just do it again after 10 minutes. You will be able to find more. Trust me, you can find n number of images with the same scribbling. The more you will see, the more you will find. So it's all about seeing,
Mhm. So
getting more detail.
it does reveal inner thoughts, is it?
Yes, it does. It does. I am not the right person to read it right now, but
Yeah.
yes, it does. In fact, like you express yourself, art therapies, one major thing is to express.
Mm.
So once we start expressing, we start understanding ourselves. Ki why are we seeing this? So when we start asking question, we start finding answers also.
Mm.
Okay. So now you have this thought ki why I see eyes, but this one side and other side. Why I was keep thinking about it, and suddenly you will get an answer
Mhm.
someday.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms.
Thank
Sham.
you. Thank you. Mm.
Welcome. Who wanna talk next? Anyone? Miss Sham. Oh, okay. Miss Mirchandani.
Uh,
All yours.
All right.
Woohoo! Keep it a little back. I can see it. Yeah, perfect. I like the blue. So
Uh,
what you see?
So basically, I see a lot of, I see fish, and I saw mother and child fish
Mhm.
following each other. I saw the orbit, of planets. I saw,
Uh-huh.
I saw a lot of mountains,
Uh-huh.
a whale, and an
Uh-huh.
otter, and
Uh-huh.
I was actually wondering to myself, is that, and there are lots of stars here, lots
Mm-hmm.
of stars and lots of, like orbits and planets and things. So I was just wondering, is that, and a lot of people have commented that we didn't see so many man-made things in here. We've seen a lot of nature,
Yes,
you know.
because we are nature and we get attracted to nature than any man-made things.
Yeah.
So
So
consciously we always look for natural things.
yeah. So I think subconsciously we're always looking for that
Yes.
nature, or things that just come through naturally. Thank you. Thank you
There
so
are
much.
people who,
I feel very relaxed. I do like to paint otherwise as well. So that's my, anyway, my, relaxation thing to sketch.
that's wonderful. It's a great way to keep our mental health intact. Great
Yeah.
job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, who wants to talk next? Shruti, would you like to go next? Here you are. Show me your drawing.
Okay, so I see a meteor falling probably.
Okay.
This is probably the meteor and it's falling, and there is a heart symbol, there is an orange, a leaf, some mountains, a wave, and some epsilon probably, and a W. I don't know what that means. But
Okay.
it's definitely, see, I started off with scribbling very hard, like releasing my anger and my pressure. Then slowly it went to circles and rounds and breathing in and breathing out. So it was definitely very relaxing.
Thank you. It's nice the way you explained also. Sometimes when we are angry or we are upset, it's always good to take out all those emotions, even using different pressures. So it's good.
Thank you.
Who want to talk next? Miss Sankar? Miss Kalpana Sankar? I'm going to put you on spotlight. Hello.
Hello, hi Kalpana here.
Hello. Can I look at your drawing?
Seeing the experience for me when I was scribbling was really relaxing for me, really relaxing.
Thank
That
you.
moment was really relaxing, and I was really trying to search for shapes initially.
Mm-hmm.
That slowly one by one came to place, like a sunrise, boat,
Uh-huh.
then sundial. Then I could see a bridge and lot of leaves I could see.
Mm-hmm.
Different types of leaves. Now I have to search for Easter egg. I could see the big Easter eggs type decorated. Yeah, that's now I have to search for more.
Oh, that's interesting. I like your attitude that, you want to search for more. Interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, what's your name, sir? I can't see the name. Anil, was that? It's because of the
Hi.
arrow.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
So I have drawn a simple thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at this, you can see a guy here and a female here. It's a bond, okay? And if you look at this way,
Okay.
you can see a guy trying to fly off like a I'm free bird kind of a thing.
Okay.
And if you look in this way, it's like a lamb.
Okay. But
Yeah,
have
pretty
you
much.
scribbled it? Like, how did you scribble it? Did you scribble it with your eyes closed like this?
Just with my eyes closed and easy kind of a style.
Okay. Interesting. Normally, scribblings are never like this. So I was just curious to understand how you did that.
Yeah. So what happened is like I just kept imagining with my eyes like inside how the things has to happen, and it just worked out when I was looking. It just came out like that.
Wonderful. I mean, like, this is amazing that you were looking your scribblings in your mind and drawing. That's amazing. Very good. And how do you feel?
Pretty much about the sky.
That's a good one. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you,
your
ma'am.
thoughts. Who left? Anyone? Miss Rasila, would you like to share? One second. Let me. All right. You are on spotlight, Miss Rasila. Or has she done anything? Or have you done any scribbling? Oh, wow. A little higher, a little up. Perfect. So how do you feel? You're on mute. You have to unmute yourself first.
I feel better and I feel relaxed. And I've done something 24 objects, circles and little bit fish and squares like this.
Wow.
That relax your mind.
Very nice. 24 object is a very big number. Very good. You should keep doing it more. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you get well soon. All right. Anyone else who would like to share? Oh, Reshmi is left. Sorry, I just thought I'll ask all the the founders, faculty of Rtambhara in the last.
Okay.
Where is Reshmi? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
here. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, so
I see a fish from here.
yes, correct. So I see a balloon, a fish, a star, a sand clock,
Okay.
bird, small child. I see a triangle, number 3, a kite,
Okay. Wow.
a lot of them.
And how do you feel?
I felt good. I mean, this is completely a different experience for me. I never had, tried something like this. So yes, it's a really nice experience.
Thank you so much, Reshmi.
Welcome.
So anyone else would like to share anything? Otherwise, we are done. This was the exercise. And the idea of this exercise is to create an attitude of seeing abundance. You know, whatever we have is enough. It's all about having those eyes to appreciate what we have. Okay. And the more you, so what we did with the objects we found, that is different thing. That comes into psychological part. Like, what does that mean? We are curious to know. But as I said, I work on growth mindset. So my idea is not about what object mean, but how we can appreciate what we have. So if we have X thing in our life, we can, if we implement it nicely, or if we can use it nicely, we can actually make it better. And we should feel great about whatever we have. Okay. Less is more is the attitude for this exercise.